And welcome back to Life Unrehearsed. Matt Delvecchio here, specializing in home care, elder care planning, and the senior living industry. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, I wanted to let you know that I'll be the featured speaker at an upcoming Atwater Library lunchtime series to discuss the topic of aging in place and transition trends. I'm going to be providing information on what can be done to effectively age in place, while also talking about all your public and private options for both home care and senior living communities. That's this Thursday, September 19th, from 12:30 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. And for more information, simply look up Atwater Library and Computer Center online, and you'll be able to register that way. Looking like we're going to be more than 100 people that's going to be attending the event. So glad to see all the encouragement there and hope you could join me. All right, now I'm going to switch it up a little bit here on Life Unrehearsed. Are there any golf fans out there? Well, there's a worldwide event being held in town. That's right, it's the President's Cup. This is a massive event that Montrealers should all be proud of. And to tell us more, I have Neal Macrae on the line. Neal is the co-chair of the 2024 President's Cup Organizing Committee. Neal, welcome to Life Unrehearsed.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you for having me this afternoon.
Well, thanks for taking a little time, Neal. I know you are one busy guy. You're a little over a week away. And for our listeners, maybe just back it up a little bit and explain, what is the President's Cup?
Well, President's Cup, Matt, is a men's professional golf competition that was created by the PGA Tour in 1994. It's unique in it that it's a series of golf matches between a team representing the United States and a team representing the rest of the world, which we call the international team, minus Europe. And there are 12 players on each team, and we're very, very fortunate that we're going to have 24 of the top golfers in the world here in Montreal in, as you said, the not too distant future.
Yeah, very, very exciting. Nice to have that worldwide event. And so when and where is it happening?
Well, it's with the dates of the tournament, the competition are September 24th through to the 29th. The first 2 days are practice rounds. So the actual competition starts on September 26th, the Thursday, and the final match running through to the Sunday, the 29th, which is the final match. And well, where it's going to take place, we're very, very proud to be hosting it at the Royal Montreal Golf Club on the Ile Bizarre. We're very fortunate to have been chosen by the PGA Tour to host the event this year.
And it really is an honor to be chosen. This is an event that's done every 2 years, and they rotate it on American soil and international soil. And this is the second time that Royal Montreal has been chosen as the host of the President's Cup, and we should all be proud of that. And just to give, this event has just exploded, Neal. Can you give us an idea of the estimated worldwide television audience for the President's Cup?
Well, it is, as you say, Matt, it is a global event. It's one of the marquee events of the PGA Tour. It's one of their big ones. And I am told that the reach, I don't know how many people are going to tune in, but I am told that the reach is over 1 billion homes in over 200 countries and territories, and that it will be broadcast in over 32 different languages. So it just gives you an idea of the global reach of this event.
My goodness, a global reach of about 1 billion. That's a B. 1 billion homes.
Yes, 1 billion homes.
just incredible.
Potentially tune in. Yes.
Listening to Life Unrehearsed, Matt Delvecchio here, and I'm talking to Neal Macrae. He's the co-chair of the 2024 President's Cup Organizing Committee. It's going to be a packed house at Royal Montreal. What's the estimated number of people that will be attending over the week?
Well, it'll ramp up over the week. By the weekend, we're anticipating that we could have up to 30,000 boisterous spectators on each of the 2 weekend dates, and we could have 25,000 on the Thursday and Friday. So it will be a packed house.
Packed and rowdy, 3 Canadians on the President's Cup team, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of fans cheering for them. Now, Neal, behind the scenes here as co-chair, you've been involved for many years. This just doesn't happen overnight. And what was the bid process like? I'm really intrigued about that.
Well, you're right. It doesn't happen overnight. In fact, as you mentioned, we hosted the President's Cup once before in 2007. And in 2017, we actually approached the PGA Tour and asked them if they would ever consider returning to Royal Montreal for a future competition. I think we were convincing enough that they did in 2018 send us a request for proposal, a bid form, and we responded in 2018 with I think a very, very good proposal. We received endorsements from all levels of government, local business leaders, and professional golfers. I think the highlight of our proposal was a video that Jack Nicklaus recorded for us, and he was supporting our bid, and we think that impressed the PGA Tour very much, and we were very happy he did that. So then in 2019 was basically a year of negotiations and discussions with the PGA Tour, answering their questions, and finally in January of 2020, we received the official announcement, but that we would received the official award, but we didn't announce it until August of 2020 due to the pandemic. So from that time, we have been very, very busy preparing for the event.
My goodness, 2018 when it started, 6 years ago. Listening to Life Unrehearsed, talking to Neal Macrae, co-chair of the 2024 President's Cup Organizing Committee. We've talked about how big this event is. Neal, can you give us an idea of the scope and magnitude of what it's like to put on such an event?
Yeah, it is a big sporting event. It's very safe to say that this is the biggest golf event ever hosted in Canada. So a lot goes into organizing it. But I'd like to say that the PGA Tour are the main organizers, and as a club, we are very involved in the logistics, including, helping them out with marketing and sales, infrastructure on the golf course. We've renovated a little bit over the last couple of years, volunteer recruitment, the leadership group, and we help out with government affairs. We've got members involved in all of the leadership roles, and our biggest committee would be by far the volunteers that we have recruited with the help of the PGA Tour. We'll have over 1,500 volunteers during the course of the week.
Unbelievable. 1,500 volunteers, all types of committees, if you think about it. There's just a lot going on, from hospitality to gallery management, ShotLink, and it doesn't end. I understand there's a fans village that's going to be set up downtown near Place Ville-Marie, if I understand.
Yeah, there'll be festivities downtown, I believe starting on the Tuesday, and there'll be lots of activities also on site. It's really, I had the fortune to go to the 2022 President's Cup in Charlotte, and it's really a fantastic atmosphere. It's almost like a big party, a big get-together. So I think people would really be happy to be out there.
Well, just fantastic. Very exciting, Neal. Very proud of what you've done, and hundreds and hundreds of people that have been behind the scenes. And as you mentioned, over 1,500 volunteers. If our listeners want to purchase tickets, what's the process for that, Neal?
Very simple, Matt. presidentscup.com. That will redirect you to Ticketmaster, or you can go to Ticketmaster directly. There's still tickets available in various price ranges. So we have more room, and it should be a big fun party.
Well, great. Love it. Thank you so much, Neal, for taking a little time. You're busy, and I really want to wish you a very successful event.
Thanks very much for having me, Matt.
All right, this is Neal Macrae, co-chair of the 2024 President's Cup Organizing Committee. Next up, aging at home longer and safer with proper medical equipment.